Welcome to the channel and welcome to this unboxing video. Today we are unboxing Warhammer 40,000 Deathwing Assault. That's right folks, GW has sent me this box free of charge for your unboxing pleasure. So let's get into it. Still very much boxed. Oh, we can have a look at the back. Of course we can have a look at the back. Right then, Deathwing Assault. So I'm going out on a limb and saying Dark Angels. Looks like we've got 15 Terminators and Belial. The Company Master. This box contains Codex Supplement Dark Angels, Datasheet Cards Dark Angels Transfer Sheet, Assembly Guide, 10 Terminators, 2 Upgrade Frames, 5 Deathwing Knights, Belial, 3 Watchers in the Dark, 3 Teleport Homers. Okay, so let's slide it out. Okay, the picture on the inner box is very much the same as the picture on the outer box. Now what? And another inner box. Inner box. It's like a dartboard. There's a box, an inner box. Yeah, okay. Alright, so what do we have before us? Well, this would be Belial. 1 character, single sprue. This looks like a Terminator sprue. This also... No, it doesn't. This has got a plasma cannon on it and Deathwing symbols. This would be one of the Deathwing sprues. Games Workshop Limited 2024. Goodness me. How time flies. This is a Termi sprue. Deathwing Knights. Oops. More Deathwing Knights by the looks of things. That goes with this, I want to say. Does it? Does it? Does that go there? No. Are these different sprues? Ah, I think these are different sprues. I think this is a... Ah, right. This is an upgrade sprue. And this is a 3 sprue Deathwing doodah. Then we have 2... Do you know, I've been working from home today and I've been working down here in the kitchen and she's been sat on the chair next to me, next to the radiator, good as gold, hasn't moved an inch all afternoon, even when I've been on calls. The second I turn the camera on to do an unboxing, she's up. It's like she can smell the plastic or she can just sort of feel the energy of the new minis. Right, I've distracted with food. Okay, so these also look like regular Terminator sprues. I don't know if the Deathwing Knights are upgrades or whole Marines. I guess I'll find that out in a minute. Then also in the box we have a piece of shiny paper with branding on it. The appropriate bases. 2 Dark Angels transfer sheets. That's quite nice. There's some nice little emblems. Let's zoom in closer. There's some nice little emblems. There's some nice text, stylized text for banners, shoulder transfers for specialists, librarians, apothecaries. There's some Ravenwing and Deathwing stuff on here. So this sort of gives you the... This looks like it's the range of Dark Angel transfers. Different colour shoulder ones. Silver, white. I'm assuming that's some kind of a captain one because it's got a... You can't really see it on the camera. It's got like a 9 halo over the top. So that's the transfer sheets. Then we have the cards. And the supplement itself. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the Terminators. These are a sprue from the standard box that I have done before, and if you want to see these unboxed, there is a separate video on the channel somewhere that you can have a look at. So not going to go through those, but the upgrade sprues. Let's see what we got. Right then, so these are moulded Crux Terminatus shoulder pads. These shoulder pads are blank. This isn't an upgrade sprue, this is part of the Terminators. What's going on then? Right, yes. So this is the upgrade sprue to have a look at. That's more like it. Right, we've got combi bolters with Dark Angels symbols and little feathers. We've got moulded Dark Angel symbols on the shoulder pads. Again, more feathers. Little tiny hanging swords. More moulded shoulder pads. This looks like a bit for a backpack topper. An armor plate with a bit more moulding on. An old tome, a book with Dark Angels iconography on it. This looks like a Watcher in the dark. Watcher. 2 halves of a Terminator plasma cannon. Interestingly, there's no Dark Angel iconography on that, so it could, in theory, be any chapter's plasma cannons. Not that anyone else can get them. An open book. That's nice. I like that. That's the... Thanks, Lemmy. The inlaid text on that is nice. So you just paint it in a parchmenty colour, then run an ink over it, and bing bang bong, or whatever, and you've got text on a book. We've got some cowls for Primaris Marines, some bare-headed ones with bionic eyes. These look like they're bareheaded. Are these scouts? I assume these are scout heads. I might be wrong. We've got a few more sword and wing symbols. A bike wing back piece. Then we've got some shoulder pads for regular non-Terminator Marines. Looks like that, and a power sword with some feathers on it. Looks like this half is the Terminator half and this half is the regular half. Yeah, I'd say that's what it is. I wonder if they will sell them together as one piece or snap them and put them in different boxes. Don't know. But we have 2 of these in the box. So that's enough, what? 11, 15 shoulder pads for regular Marines, enough to do a unit and a half. Another one in here, enough to do 30 Marines, 3 units, and 10 heads in each one. I wonder what this bit is. Any ideas what this bit is? No, me either. Maybe the book instruction thing will tell us. Right then, so next we have the Deathwing Knights. If I can remove the cat. No, the cat has very much settled down for the long haul. Okay, so fully 20 minutes later, I have the table back, and we can look at the Deathwing Knights. And history repeats itself. Right, she's now sat just out of shot, so I'm going to get whilst the getting's good. Right, Deathwing Knights. So we've got some robed Terminator torsos with the sort of Iron Halo-esque type crest at the top, with lots of iconography and ropes and daggers and incense burners. And we've got swords with sort of like wings on the hilt. This looks like a double-handed power mace, which is cool. And some more normal-ish looking Terminator pieces like legs and and leg armor. They could be from any kit if they weren't from this one, if that makes sense. The shield has got some nice Dark Angel iconography on it. It's got Watcher in the Dark with broken sword, which is kind of cool. We've got another shield which is halved for presumably heraldic reasons, with a wing on one side, broken sword on the other. And that's pretty much what we've got on this one. The rest of them look reasonably Terminator-esque. This is a double one, so there's three bits to this kit. Again, more swords, maces, robes with Dark Angel symbols on the chest. Looks like a reliquary. Purity seals. Oh, this is an interesting shield. 3 broken swords. And this one's broken sword with an iron halo background. That's kind of cool. Mace. Shoulder pads with Dark Angel. So this one's Dark Angels with an iron halo over the top. I'm not sure exactly of the significance of that. It's probably Deathwing, because Deathwing. More robes, more generic legs. This shield is again halved. Looks like we've got iron halo and broken sword. Oh, this is cool. Not sure what this is. Oh, this will be for the Watcher in the Dark to carry, because it's got tiny little arms, but it's got like a cross between a servo skull and an iron halo, and it looks like it's got mistingy stuff coming out of it. That's quite cool. That'll be for this little fella to carry. Teleport Homer. Wait, don't teleport me. Then we have heads. Are these? Ah, right, okay. They're sort of, not quite sure what the term is. They've got the sort of the inverse chin visor at the front, similar to the Grey Knight Terminators. That's obviously got a particular... That style has a particular name. I just unfortunately don't know it. And also some heads with cowls. And then dotted around. They're not all together. They're all over the place. Then we've got some more Terminator head... armoured helmets. And then some more cowly ones. And here we have another shield. It's not heraldically halved, but it's a sword and a broken sword over an iron halo. Interesting. Okay, so that's the Deathwing Knights. And last but by no means least, this has got to be Belial. The size of that cloak. I mean, this is... You stand this next to a guardsman, and the guardsman's going to look pretty small, which is kind of cool. Then we've got like leg plates, Crux Terminatus, but with a pair of swords worked into it. That's nice. Nice little touch there. Then his crest is kind of an iron halo plus Dark Angel gubbins. Dark Angel symbology on the combi bolter. Got flames coming up from the ground around him. Oh, he's got a traditional foot rock that he carts around with him everywhere he goes. And then we have a burning skull with his head shot off / caved in. Looks like it's been both shot and cleaved, or cleft, with a purity seal on it. I don't know if that's a commemorating a good guy or burning a bad one. And his sword's got lots of detail on it. A couple of power generatory nudges. Bareheaded head. Is there a helmeted head option? There's a cowled head option. Tell me there's a helmeted headed option. There does not appear to be a helmet option. That's disappointing. Okay, well there we go. That's Belial. Alright, let's see what we've got in the cards. So I'm curious to see if these are just sort of Dark Angels versions of everything in the thing. But what we got? We got Lionel Johnson, Inner Circle Companions. Oh, those are the ones in the purpley robes that I've seen on the thing. They're pretty cool. I like those. Azrael, Asmodai, Belial, Ezekiel. That's the old mini still, I think. I remember that from when I started playing in 95. Samael on his jet bike. Lazarus, don't know him. Deathwing Terminators, Deathwing Knights, Ravenwing Command, Black Knights, Dark Shroud, Landspeeder Vengeance, Dark Talon, Nephilim Jet Fighter, Master Zachriel. All from the combat. So these are the combat patrol cards. Blade Guard Veterans, Hellblasters, Incursors, and Master Zachriel. I'm not familiar with his narrative. And now the book. Alright, now it's out the cellophane. The book's very pretty. We've got some goldeny stuff on there. And yeah, it's a nice book. What does it have in it? Let's have a look at the contents. So, The Unforgiven. Discover the shrouded history of the Dark Angels between pages 6 and 31. So that's a reasonable chunk of narrative background. Yeah, that looks like a bunch. Showcase for the minis, Combat Patrol, then the data sheets, the Crusade rules, meh, and detachment rules, Unforgiven, Inner Circle, Company of Hunters, presumably in addition to the options that are available from the Space Marine book. Now, the build instructions. So let's see, shall we? Build variants. This is Belial. Looks like I was correct. The only variant on here is the choice of head. It's hood up or hood down, whether you want them to be a hoodie or not. The Deathwing Knights, you've got the build variants. You've got the Knight Master with a couple of options, sword or mace, or generic knight for that guy. Again, it looks like you've got helm, bareheaded, or hood as an option. A few options around the don't know what you call that. The little baby shoulder shield. And what else do we have? Okay, we look like we've got sword and mace options pretty much throughout. Yeah, and then the teleport Homer and the Watcher in the Dark. I do like that. I like that a lot. I think they've done a nice job of that. Then an example of the painted Deathwing Knights. Then this is some manner of how to use the upgrade sprue. It's detailing which pieces you replace with the bits on this sprue, showing you where to use them. And then some of the generic decorative stuff, like a notebook or something. Oh, the Watcher in the Dark's carrying the book. I like that. That's pretty cool. Right, sorry this wasn't as flat as usual, but the Xenos monster is preventing it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video and found it helpful / useful. If you want to support me, check out the description of the video. There are a bunch of ways in there that tell you how you can do that if you want. The best one being to join our hobby Discord with a channel membership, because it is a really cool, chilled out hobby place. But enough of the sales pitch. Take care, folks, and we will both, I guess, see you in the next one. Bye for now. Say bye, Lemmy.